Hello, today is the fourth Sunday in Lent, and countries all around the world are celebrating Mothering Sunday. This typically involves spoiling the mums, lavishing them with gifts and attention, and celebrating the women who have nurtured us throughout our lives. I thought it might be interesting to explore the origins of Mother's Day, and I took a look online, and the Church of England explained Mothering Sunday like this. In the 16th century, Mothering Sunday was less about mothers and more about church. Back then, people would make a journey to their mother church once a year. This might have been their home church, their nearest cathedral, or a major parish church in a bigger town. And this would have represented a significant journey or pilgrimage for many. Another tradition that developed later was to allow those working in the fields or the houses on wealthy farms and estates in England to have a day off on the fourth Sunday of Lent to visit their mothers and families and possibly go to church too. This was a variation of the theme of visiting the mother church and was a move towards a more family-centred celebration. Before the age of cars, family get-togethers were much more rare, and this tradition has continued to modern day, with many people visiting their mothers on Mother's Day. One of the traditions for those travelling home would be to make a simnel cake, which is similar to a Christmas cake, but with 2 layers of marzipan, which would also be a gift for your family and your mother on your return home. And also, it was common for those travelling to pick wild flowers along the way as a gift for their mother on arrival. So, what does Mother's Day mean to you? For many mothers today, maybe the morning started with their children making breakfast in bed so that their mums can relax on her special day. Over the years, I have enjoyed several offerings of burnt toast from my little ones. I remember their little faces glowing with pride at their independence and trying to make me feel special, and it always brings a smile to my face. I remember once excitedly waiting for my mum to open her gift from me that I bought her with my pocket money savings. I thought that she would love it. Later, I realised that a small milk saucepan wasn't really the kind of gift that my mum deserved, although she did receive it with a smile, praise, and a kiss. Perhaps you have a special family member, a stepmother, a godmother, or friend who has been like a mother to you. And today you want to celebrate their part in your life and give thanks for all they have done for you. For some people, Mother's Day is tinged with sorrow and pain. If you have lost your mother, today can bring you a sense of sadness as you mourn the loss of your mum. There is nobody quite like your mum in your life. Our mum was like a strong, loving glue that kept us all together. I really miss my mum. And when she first died, I remember bursting into tears when I first saw all the Mother's Day cards on display in the supermarket. Recently, I was touched by the thoughtfulness of a card company that I've previously used, who emailed me in January to ask if I'd rather not receive marketing for Mother's Day because it can be painful for some. However, I know that I was lucky to have a great mum, but not everyone does. Some mothers can be selfish, cruel, or indifferent. And I'm so sorry if that was your experience. And I hope that you can heal from your past and maybe learn to mother yourself as you deserve. Perhaps you have never known your mother and the loss of relationship causes you worry and sorrow. Or maybe you have always wanted to be a mother but have been denied that role. I'm so sorry for your pain and disappointment. Today can flush out some complicated emotions and it can be difficult to process them. But I draw comfort from the image in the Bible, from the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 37, where Jesus says, "How often I have longed to gather your children together as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings." Jesus describes himself in a maternal, feminine way, longing to gather his children to him. Jesus is a place of safety, nurture, and love. He can be your refuge, your sanctuary. God can mother you and give you peace. So whatever emotions you're feeling today in connection with Mother's Day, you can bring them to God. Whether you are celebrating today and giving thanks for the mothering that you have received, or whether you are mourning the pain of loss, the lack of mothering, or being denied the opportunity to be a mother, God will listen to your hearts. Even if you are angry with God, Jesus still listens. I have sometimes felt like I'm beating my fists against God's chest in anger and frustration. And then when I can't shout or cry anymore, I felt like I've melted into God's arms, or like a chick snuggled under the shelter of its mother's wings. And God is my refuge and my strength. I pray that God will be your safe place too. Thanks for watching. God bless you and keep you safe. And I hope that you have a blessed Easter. Bye-bye.